Veganism. Vegetable Police is the protagonist? Wait, let me explain how I came up with the title and why VP may actually be a vegan proponent. During the final Game of Thrones season, I've watched a clip called Littlefinger is the protagonist. The video explained the theory for an alternative ending where Littlefinger is actually the guy ruling and bringing his selfish cause forward.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
And after watching the last video of Vegetable Police and having too much time on my hands frankly, I thought, well, maybe Vegetable Police is the protagonist of veganism. Let me elaborate. If you haven't seen the recent video of Vegetable Police, it is absolutely hilarious.
So as a vegan, I had 0.75, and those are decent levels. I was trying to get it down. I was hoping I could see it down at like 0.6 to just have the kidneys of a thunderwolf, filtering it out, just peeing lasers everywhere. But it is raised up to 1.13 now. That has shocked me. I'm scared to death. Like, my kidneys are falling apart. They say, oh, animal protein doesn't cause kidney disease. That's a myth. It's not a myth. It's happening in my face.
Our boy VP breaks down his complete carnivore blood test results, and they're somehow worse than those of Sean Baker. If this is even possible.
Total testosterone was 237. The free testosterone was 5.5. Am I reading that correct?
Yeah, they were low. They were low. I repeated that actually again, and they were a little bit higher, but still low. And this is an interesting thing.
I think we've reached a point where Vegetable Police is actually doing us a public service. Someone essentially wrote, he is dying a little so we don't have to. Naturally, I don't wish Vegetable Police to be dying, but you have to admit that he's doing crazy experiments which are basically flawed from the get-go. Or is he? Maybe Kasey, that is his real name by the way, is actually the guy that pulls all the strings behind the scenes. The guy that is able to fool everyone. Here's a glimpse to the 3 points that we can learn from him, and sometimes it's how not to do certain things. Number 1. 0F mentality. Vegetable Police has literally the 0F mentality ingrained in everything he does. He becomes carnivore and annoys all the vegans. He drops carnivore and annoys all the carnivores. And on top of all that behavior, he never tries to sugarcoat stuff.
So I've been on the I'm dumber than a caveman diet for 11 months now.
Vegetable Police seems so brutally honest that it's actually funny.
It's saying normal range is between 4% and 5.6, so I'm right on that. I'm kissing that edge. I'm kissing a diabetic eating a sandwich. That's fine. We're in love.
Other YouTubers give hour-long explanations on why they're no longer vegan, or carnivore, or vegan TM. yet Vegetable Police, for some reason, simply gives 0 Fs.
So we're on the beef cleanse, and apparently beef, not vegan, not even vegan. So we've had to rearrange our mental mind.
Personally, I think that no one, literally no one that I know or watch on YouTube gives 0 Fs. Yeah, some people might say that they do, but in the end these guys are the ones that care the most. Yet Vegetable Police is such a crazy scientist on himself that he might be the exception. Now, is this something praiseworthy? Well, you tell me. My advice is that you shouldn't try to do it. A life of 0 Fs is usually quite empty, because if you care about nothing, you naturally have nothing to live for. My suggestions, and this comes from Mark Manson, is to wisely manage your Fs. Care about the points that are actually relevant and disregard the rest. And the points that you do care about, you can choose yourself. For example, your health matters, yes, but the opinion of your never-do-well neighbor who drinks 3 beers at 9 AM on a Monday doesn't. Vegetable Police tops the charts on the 0 F, yet he seems to care about one thing and one thing only. Number 2, YouTube. Do you remember what I said in the Kurzgesagt debunked video? The compatibility with the algorithm and the fear of bad reputation is why a lot of YouTubers stress moderation. I need to clarify this. No, most YouTubers do not stress moderation, but usually the YouTubers that have a decent business behind their YouTube channel do. For those that don't run a business, controversy is usually pretty freaking good. Dislikes are actually good for the algorithm, and people that get annoyed with your stuff also spend long time writing comments or even sharing that video for some sense. YouTube really likes this and promotes your videos. For those that do run a very big business, things are way different.
There's tobacco and marijuana in there. That's all it is.
VP's Zero F mentality gives him the ability to use YouTube to his favor. And he does so pretty well. His channel is growing at over 100 subscribers per day and he gets over 1 million views per month. This is easily $3,000 of income from YouTube alone and made him survive easily in Thailand, I bet. In marketing, generally where eyeballs go, money flows. That's why I don't think that Kasey is stupid and neither is Donald Trump. Bad behavior is sometimes good politics. On YouTube and well, in politics. I think Vegetable Police has mastered YouTube for his cause and is continuing to do so. The uproar that he creates by going vegan and carnivore is so much free publicity for his channel that a switch in his diet might actually be considered a marketing practice. The combination of number 1 and number 2 leads to my number 3 hypothesis. Number 3, Vegetable Police is the vegan protagonist. If you combine reason number 1 and reason number 2, there's a chance that Vegetable Police was pushing veganism all along during his carnivore journey, but just in a very vague way. Maybe VP knew from the get-go that the carnivore diet may be extremely bad for his health, and maybe, just maybe, he used that knowledge to his advantage when it comes to YouTube and advancing the cause of veganism. Maybe Kasey cares about veganism more than about his personal health and public opinion.
You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
This might also be the reason why he's never changed his name. Even if Vegetable Police isn't doing all of this deliberately, I think his honesty helped veganism nonetheless.
So it's still not in the optimal levels, eating nothing but B12. My whole diet's B12. Still not high enough. What the hell is that?
Do I think Vegetable Police will be fully vegan again in the future? I actually doubt it, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised. The combination of Kasey's Zero F mentality and his YouTube saviness makes me conclude that Vegetable Police might be the vegan protagonist of YouTube. He could be deliberately altering his message so that people click on his channel and he pushes the vegan agenda further. Is this actually the case? Nobody knows. Deliberately or not, VP is helping veganism with his honesty and transparency, and I can't help but appreciate that. The mission of this YouTube channel is to put veganism across the goal line. If you want to help us achieve that, like and subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Let's make food production great again.